Just setting all this up. Oh, whoops. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dreadbread. Welcome to the Space Monkey Mafia, or Pants, an enemy, and welcome to the Pastry Empire. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This game did have a warning in it for those of you who may be epileptic. Now is the time to turn the stream off and go watch something else. Because I don't want you guys getting hurt. Don't want you guys having going into an epileptic seizure or anything bad like that happening. I will have to say though, not happy right off the bat. Because after that little epileptic seizure thing, another thing popped up saying that this game was made by people with various different political ideas, genders, beliefs, sexualities, and religions. What the hell does that matter? It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter to anyone what all that shit is. That this is a game. This is escapism. This is not real world politics. This isn't a thing of life and death. I don't like that was put in there to please a certain radical audience that either leans far left or far right. Because to me, they, as a YouTuber put it, they are basically the same sides to the same. They're the faces, the same face, the opposite faces to the same side. Whatever. They're the different sides of the coin. You know, one's heads, one's tails. It's the same coin. I don't know how I feel about that. Really don't know how I feel about that. This game does have character customization in it. Usually when it comes to character customization or making characters, for some reason I usually pick a female. I don't know why. That's just been my thing I like to do. Except for Pokemon Sword and Shield, or the Pokemon games where you play as little kids. I don't do that. Checking for add-ons.
Hold triangle to enable menu narration. Hold triangle enable menu narration.
No. We are not. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Oh. There you go. That's fine. On. Definitely on. Ho, ho, ho. Well, I don't know if that'll get me in trouble or not on YouTube or on Twitch. Hold. $100 minutes? There we go. Just to make it easier for some people to read. I wish it would adjust that shit. Alright. Oh. So this is focus. And this is the cursor. The hell is hold alternative? Voice language English? Oh, you're not gonna have... You're playing Vikings, and you're not gonna have Danish in here for language, because most Vikings were actually from the Danes. They were Danish. Just so you know, you guys who may be hard of hearing, I have that stuff on for you guys too. I unfortunately don't have any subtitles, or not subtitles, but captioned for you guys. Pimp your boat. Legendary reward. I might have to do this stuff off stream. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Game. I'm gonna go normal. Scald, Viking, Berserker, Jedgear. I don't know. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since Black Sail, the pirate one, and I hated how loosey-goosey the combat controls were in that. You hit somebody, it didn't feel like you hit them.
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea, no earth, nor sky, no grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
Dun 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 dun. I like that intro. I forgot what I was talking about. I shut up because she started talking. Assassin's Creed. It is loading, yeah.
There you are.
Ivan. I thought I could be a boy or a girl. Well, I guess I'm kind of... you wouldn't be able to really tell. Maybe I had lice. I don't know. I don't know how well I'm liking this zoomed in. Ooh, yeah. So, realistically, Vikings did not have horned helms. It's something that was very much exaggerated. They didn't use the horned helms. That's not historically accurate. Ooh. Look how pretty that is. Odin. Very, very pretty. Drinking horns are also an enigma. Because they had them, but historians don't know what exactly the hell they were used for. They thought they were used as maybe a way to store communal mead drinks, or maybe to use as like in ceremonies and stuff, because they're not practical to use in any way, shape, or form, and they actually preferred tankards over them. And some of the ones that they have in museums and things like that, the really great big ones, you can't drink out of because they're so goddamn big and heavy and long. There was one, I think, that was like over 6 feet long that they made. Oh boy! Well, that's weird that it does that when I pause the game. Well, the map is not available. But I did order some drinking horns, so... that was before I had any interest in this game. I'll be doing a review on those. I'm kind of worried, though, because the company I ordered from apparently has issues with quality control. I don't want to go that way! Oh, it's an armband.
Eivor, here's a tune for you. Want to liven your step?
When will I be able to drink? Give me the mead. I said give me mead. Another interesting thing that I found out about Vikings is they were prone to having worms, intestinal worms, so they developed a special enzyme that allows you to get rid of the worms. But since they never lived long enough to really experience the full benefits, it also came with a drawback where people have breathing problems because of it. Look at that. Is that my father? Me father. Papi. Papi, look at me, Papi.
Oh, there you are, my little dringer. Go. So, you see our king?
9?
Yes, good. Come, Eva. Did you find the ring? Yes. Now for our little plan. You see us talking, quiet as a wood mouse, and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out, like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. You think you can do that for me? Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. So
Oh no. Am I being sent to marry him?
Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid, friend.
My sword is grown greedy. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in your home.
I am king of the dancing people.
I hewed the heads of joyless hill dogs. I imbibed Odin's brew, and I snipped the scraggly beards of troll kings. I danced naked upon the bleaching beaches.
Drink, Holger, and save your poems for the king.
He is your king as well.
Yes, but I don't have to sing his praises for my meals.
Raise your horn with me, Toby. Tonight we sleep in the heat of clan fire, made happy by me.
Skull your scald.
I don't know who was talking to me. Was he talking to me first and I just wasn't paying attention? Or was it this dude?
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you
I
something.
can't. I have a tribute for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy long ships. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Valka Seder works through my hammer. When you speak with the king, hold it up to the light. Show him the fine details. See there? I etched his name in runes on the outer band. You'll show him?
Mm-hmm.
You are just like your father, little berserker. Skull to you.
Skull!
You see?
Skull!
She agrees.
So the voice is weird because it sounds like when the main character speaks, it's like in a weird echo chamber. Like, I don't know what to do. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this game is. I don't care about me. I'm a ghost. I'm not a ghost anymore, but I was one. I'm a ghost. Fear me. I'm a floating ball. Chickens. Chickens carry lice. Mama? Papa?
So, you have the ring?
Good.
This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the can stones he stacked yesterday?
that's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning. First light. Now go. You have a gift to deliver.
Eivor, wait. Skål! To Sturmjorn! The true king of Brugerfolga!
Skull means cheer. I know that much.
Made anew! Skål!
School.
Eivor.
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds and honor sing. The brave men slain, Valkyria wakes. Rewards for strain to Valhalla takes, and horns resound the mighty hall.
Yeah!
For those who fight! For
Those who fall!
Ready yourself, men!
Not just yet.
Will I fight and die and drink the blood of my first enemy? What are they? Y'all fucking scared? Like, I shall dance in the fire.
It is foretold. The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
Ooh, the branches of light, the tree of life. So Viking women.
No more raids. No more clan wars. Please let Odin save us.
The battle beckons.
Why are they scared of me? Odin. Oh, Father. Give me thine axe. Yes. Yes. Whoa.
Now stop! Please! Right. Go.
Mother, no. Got him.
Speak to Valhalla. Sigurd! Take the horse!
All right, wait here.
No.
Now it's my turn to offer you to the slave. Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people. And I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
You have my word.
No. No, Baron. No, Aaron! Pick up your axe!
Damn you, Angron looking wannabe. And you world eaters. Oh shit. The Northern Lights. I forgot what that's called. Don't you do it, horse. Oh, wolf. Why? Why, doggy? Why? shall not die.
I'm seeing two different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Are we? I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Well, I feel like I was a girl, not a guy, so... We'll start with the lady.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. The scorn snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave, humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Ava Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
Uh-oh.
You move, and I take your eyes, you hear me?
Wind's blowing from the south.
We can tack north, then cut west. Now, what did I just tell you?
Oh! Oh! Ho, ho.
Shut, I will skin you alive. You will never leave this.
No feast for you, Sunan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Oh.
My crew is in danger. I need to reach them.
So that's... Oh. Alright. Found me some wood. Oh. Fun silver. I break these back here. gold. Yellow feather. Okay, no way into the mysterious shed. Don't want to run into the fire.
I feel better. Stronger.
Okay. Wealth trinket. Where's the wealth trinkets? Got a compass. Looks good. Give me a shield, damn it. Those skulls, those are skulls.
Save that for later.
Okay, my rations are full. Don't know what any of that fucking means. Fire crackling? I wonder if it's because I have the closed caption things on. Give me your shit. Tooth. Sacred orb. 3 silver. Dun 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 dun. Come from the land of the ice and snow. Rations are full. That's where I was going. Odin's Rock. Oh my god. Alright. Fucking parkouring, I guess. Synchronize. I now have a map, because I can see everything. I am Chosimba, the chosen one.
Avosness, where that Oathbreaker is holding my crew.
Huh. I shall go there, and then I shall go there. There's wealth. In that way.
Can't remain long in this ice bath.
Oh. Okay, so I can swim. That's good. But now I'm gonna get pneumonia and probably die. Dun 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 dun. Wow! I will rescue my crew in a minute.
What do you see, Sunan?
This is where I wish to go. Cool beans. Cool, I got my arrow back. That was a bear. Thought that was a bear by the grunt, but it wasn't. It was not the bear. Very good. What game was it that you weren't supposed to hunt the deer? Oh yes, it was whatchamacallit? Ghost of Tsushima. Deer were sacred on that island. If you're going here, yeah, because I want the gold. I want whatever's in here first. Before enemies or shit spawn, so... Baby, see you?
This area is off limits.
What? What happens? I want the gold. Tell me it's off limits. I might turn that off. Why not? Okay. No, just drop, 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 drop. Whatever the button is for drop, I need you to do that. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here quite yet, but I don't give a shit. I want this shit. Alright, well, it's not gonna let me get that, so that's bull. Shoot the orb. Ooh. Fire arrows. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't want that. What? No, I want options. Codex, tutorials. I guess I can't do that from here. All right. Telling me this is off limits. Joke's on you. Nothing is off limits to me. Oh!
Best not to draw attention here.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I'll bathe my steel in your blood.
I was gonna drop him in the water, but I apparently can't do that. Wealth trinket, fire crackling. I don't think I was supposed to be here yet, but I don't care. Don't care! I wanted the wealth. Ow. Oh, you didn't have anything for me to loot. Alright, well... I guess I got what I was supposed to get here. Note to the outlaw, do not steal from, and the wolves will let us be the life of the... Okay. Is that a wildcat? Yes, that was a wildcat that spooked him off. God damn it. Oh, where? How do I... Another wealth over here. On the boat.
Clash of iron. There is fighting nearby.
I have no idea if I'm going the right way or what. I was trying to call my Brady friend, but I don't know how.
You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
Battle for the Northern Way. Wait, huh? Huh? Fine styles. Weapons equipped in your main hand will supply the main source. Okay. A weapon or shield, okay. Text K. Awesome. Alright.
Show me what lies ahead.
Oh, I can place markers. Okay. And there's a boat.
Kjotve's warriors crawl through Aval's nest like lice. If I use the main gate, I may attract attention.
Sounds very
Guards
remarkable.
here are vigilant. Longhouse. My crew should be inside.
Oh, now I can crouch. Oh!
You coward! Die!
You merit
Fuck.
the blood eagle. In step with me. What's my name?
No, 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 no.
All over for you!
Was not expecting them all to be right there. I heard them, but I was being a bit of a dum-dum. Give me the fucking arrows. Hell yeah.
Aid me.
Oh.
Be my eyes.
And through the front and crush them all. Somebody apparently saw me or something. Who or what saw me?
Hey now.
Take a nap. I gotta go in front, don't I? Is I in here already? Yeah, that's where I dropped that dude. Wreath. Or wealth trinket. I can't read. I don't know. Yeah, wealth tinkling. Uh-oh. What is that? None shall live.
There should be an opening in the roof.
That's really cool. I like that. Alright. We'll deal with those assholes later. Jaw harp? The hell's a jaw harp? Musical instrument like a kazoo or something? Okay, so I think I've been in here before. It's just stuff that I missed. Alright, so I've killed all the guards on the outside. Except for the guys over by the... all over there. Find and rescue your friends. Alright. Or my crew, I should say.
You squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
If I'm to die, I want to make a mess of it, Buckraut.
Oh.
You coward! Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand!
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
You should be on a slave ship to Ireland, Wolf-Kissed. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Erky.
I will sell you to hell herself! Kneel, Wolf-Kissed, and I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit!
Stamina is consumed when... Alright, gotcha. Ah! I want the parry. Oh! Papa.
Father, you should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
Bennett, no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No!
The wolf. The Templar. The assassin, I don't know. Where are you going? No, it's the life tree. It's the Valhalla. Ah. I don't know, that's all he said in the game.
Eivor,
But
are you bewitched? Unbind us.
What? Oh. Yes, of course.
increase armor the lower your health is. Oh, okay. What? There's a skill? Oh, I can't. I don't have any skill points.
Many thanks. Even if your wits were somewhat rattled.
Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come. We take back our ship.
You do not need to tell us twice.
Oh. Shit, no, there's somebody still locked in there. Get out of the way! Yeah, there's dudes in there. Or armor. Maybe not. Maybe it's just light. I don't know.
Just watch! You're mine!
Balls! Well, there was food that I could take in one of these buildings. Balls!
Let battle sweat flow.
Here I was trying to get the food, the rations. And they're all running, going to kill people. There it is. There we go. Alright. Sorry, lady. That's another thing that I read, is that it will randomly despawn the men and respawn them as women in your little group party. Uh-oh. Those my guys. They sure are. Where? What?
Let's bleed you.
Asshole. There's a building over here I didn't get to explore. Pretty sure it was that building there. No. Before I go and take that one. 'Tis not a restricted area.
Greggy, grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Boss, it's about time.
Stop yapping and start rowing.
Run up the sail!
Uh-oh.
Let's sail!
Where am I going? Yeah. I'm going here? Okay.
Sail out!
Rather silent, Eivor. Anything to say for the mess you led us to?
We suffered no losses in this fight, and the men who humiliated us are dead. What is there to say?
Oh, something like, I was stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit?
I like my version better.
Eivor, look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Kjotve's men, gnawing at any piece of open land like dogs worrying a bone.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
We fight!
Get behind!
Yay!
We're done! Let's get back to the ship!
What do you mean, let's get back to the ship? But we just started this raid. Two-handed axe. Herald ship comes and goes and gives us troubles, just as you said. Raven ships are few and short with no great strength. The land is ours to take.
Tired yet? Blood's bleeding! Roll, Shagger!
That's not a stun attack, that's an execution, my dude. I will stay home when I feel like it.
Hey!
I don't know if I should take that, or if I say just screw it. Yeah, let's just screw it and go there.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Kjotve will come for us now, harder and stronger than before.
No surprise there. This war has spun on for 3 generations. I hardly expect him to relent.
Your hatred for that man burns bright wolf-kissed. I could warm my balls on it.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin breeches?
Just take care, Eivor. Such hatred can make you careless. What he did to your father, he did to all of us. You are not in this fight alone.
Understood.
King Styrbjorn will scold you for setting out against his wishes.
Of course he will.
Is that not something you worry over?
I worry only that our king... Right, until it's too late.
What about Sigurd? What would he say?
If Sigurd were here, he would be sitting beside you, wiping the blood from his axe and smiling into the breeze.
And what will you tell our king about this misadventure?
Only the truth. We attacked Kjotve's fortress, killed his men, and weakened his control of this land.
Will you mention the part where you lost your crew and were nearly sold as a thrall? Will that be part of your saga?
There's a skull who dares sing that verse. It'll be his last song. Reeve sail! Dock the ship here!
Okay, so the combat in this one is much, much better than the pirate one. When I hit, I feel it. It's not loosey as... I mean, some of it's a bit loosey, and some of it... But not incredibly loosey-goosey because I'm... Yes, crack your knuckles. Because I keep forgetting to lock onto my enemies, but in the other one, it was just...
Well, well, the feeder of ravens returns. And not half dead.
Hey,
we thought
baby.
we had lost you, Eivor. For good this time.
A warm welcome as always, Ranvi.
You look like reddened shit. What happened?
Nothing to crow about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. And how are you?
Well enough. Though I have spent many tiresome days calming the rages of our king. He is not happy with you.
I expected as much. And what of Sigurd? Has he returned from his raids?
My husband should be home today. The last we heard, he was approaching Stavanger.
Good to hear. We have need of his courage.
Sigurd will not save you from his father's wrath, Eivor. You should know that by now.
Did your raid not go as planned?
They rarely go as planned. We killed many of Kjotve's warriors. And there was this. My father's axe among the dead.
Ah. After so many years. You should take it to Gunnar. He will give it back its edge.
A good idea. After I see our king.
That I do not advise. Not yet. He is meeting with a messenger from the north.
I can wait.
A cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing my father's axe after 17 winters. It stirred something in me. A feeling I have not had since the day he was killed. Since the day I got this.
Memories of past agonies. Of sadness and pain.
I should speak with Valka. She could help me make sense of my feelings.
Take your time getting settled. I will see you at the Longhouse.
I think you have lost your edge, Eivor. Just like that axe. Maybe Gunnar can help you with both.
I will let you know.
Awesome.
Eivor, looking rough you are. Welcome home.
Okay.
Eivor, did you bring us any treasure?
I returned with a boat and a full crew. That is worth more than silver.
That doesn't count. You need silver. And jewels. Shut up, bro. How do you
Okay, throughout the adventures. Okay. Sorry.
Caught anything?
Not today. The fish aren't biting. Too many passing boats churning the water.
I lack the patience for pole fishing. I would have better luck with my bow.
Shooting fish with a bow. That could work. Hello, Eivor.
Greetings. So many mounts.
Drink. Let us amuse the gods.
I do not wish to amuse the gods.
Hi.
Okay.
Nothing more?
No.
I must be on my way now.
Goodbye. Of course he. So where is her shit? Way up there? Maybe later. Is there a way to... Well... There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dreadbread. Hopefully you like this little bit of Assassin's Creed. So far it's a good game. I haven't played much. This was just the first hour and 36 minutes that I played. It's going to be 37 here. And yep, 37 minutes. But I only played 1 hour and 36 minutes of the game. I had fun with it. It's different. It's way better than Black Flag. Is that what the game was called? Was that what it was called? Assassin's Creed. Yes, Black Flag. I did not like Black Flag. I know it got really, really good scores. I know people liked it because it was Assassins and it was, you know, pirates. The combat was, like I said, for me it was way too floaty. Didn't feel like it had any real weight in it. I just didn't care for it. I just did not care for it. I think this is going to be the Assassin's Creed game that gets me into Assassin's Creed. I will definitely be playing more of this. I tend to start games and then kind of stop playing them, and then play new games and stop playing them, but I'm just trying to see what you guys like. And, you know, I do like the games that I play, and if there's a specific game you want to see me play more of, if you actually check out my little About Me thing, I've got to check out the Twitter and the YouTubes. Just go on the Twitter, or even on one of my YouTube, you know, videos, and comment what you want to see more of. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Redbread. Thank you for joining me. You can find more of my stuff over on YouTube at Ramen Writer SPG. SPG stands for Slightly Portly Gamers. I will be making Dreadbread Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube all the same thing pretty shortly, so I will probably be changing that sometime in the future. I was supposed to be getting art for my channel. I don't know if that's still in the works or if it ever got started, or maybe they're waiting for Christmas to give me my artwork. I don't know. But I cannot wait to have my own little face thingy, my own little banner. And I will see you all guys in the next one. Until next time, bye-bye.